And now, for my final trick, I shall make this rabbit disappear in a puff of smoke. Those skeptical of my magical power are asked to pay close attention, for I, Squidissimo Magnifico, am a man of mystery and illusion, but also of my word. 1, 2, 3, Hobris Pobris! Thank you, the pleasure was all mine. Have a nice evening, folks, and a magical night. Good night.
Well, I gotta say, I didn't expect there to be other magical beings in Anfrostria besides us.
Are you really sure that was actual magic? I mean, as a stage magician, it's very likely he just used some sort of visual effect to quickly hide the rabbit.
Normally you could assume that, but since this particular magician is also an anthropomorphic squid at human size, I'm a little bit more willing to accept that he knows magic than usually.
Oh, sure, of course, that's what makes his tricks believable. Seriously, this guy is nothing but a big sham. None of his tricks are anything special. The great and powerful Trixie could perform all these with both eyes closed.
Okay, so I take it you aren't that big of a fan of Squidissimo. Say, what are you doing here then? Did you not also watch his show, Trixie?
And isn't that like a backstage ticket in your hands?
So? Can I not enjoy a little ditty for what it is despite seeing clearly through it? Because believe it or not, I am actually a huge fan of Squidissimo Magnifico.
You are? Well, basically there's nothing against that, but why did you put his tricks down so much then?
Oh, that's just my obligation as a competing magician of my own. But in truth, all that was just for show. Get it?
What? Get what? What point of that was any sort of... forget it, just go see your stupid squid wizard.
Maybe I will. Ta-ta!
You know, I sort of feel like I need to say something about the fact that we just watched a magic show performed by a weird parody of Squidward tentacles. I feel like this is once again some character that appeared in Equestria and got a counterpart in our world because of it. And since he is obviously not the real deal, and instead some made-up thing Robotus came up with, our world didn't adapt like usual, but instead just seemingly spawned him here. Sorta like that Dorito guy that keeps showing up in our dreams.
Yeah, that could be. And you know what? Those two dark people that live in our neighborhood, I feel like they're also out of place. I mean, I've known Bluey and her dad for all my life, but never once I questioned why they are just human-like dogs. Except for Spike, who needed magic to do so, I've never seen another dog be able to talk besides them. It makes you wonder, why is it only those two? And who gave birth to Bluey in our world? Do we even want to know that?
Maybe Fluttershy did fulfill their wish after all.
Please don't.
Okay, I know this isn't a surprise for you, Twilight, but I have no idea what any of what you just said is supposed to mean.
Same.
Oh, nothing you need to worry about. Just a law about the nature of Anfrostria and its connection to Equestria. In short, every character from another universe that appears there also appears here, because we all mirror of them. But I won't count as the panic and confusion the frequent appearance of strange new creatures would cause by instead rewriting its own history to make it like that new character was always there. I know that's a lot to take in, and I don't blame you at all for not wanting to dig any deeper.
Only this much. Fluttershy's boyfriend, Dan, is also an example of that.
Really, he is? Well, I guess that explains why his nickname is Human Dan. I was always wondering about that.
There really is nothing normal about your life, is there, Twilight?
Not really.
And that's why I love you. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, speaking of not normal, guess who's over there on another ironic date?
Oh, Dan and Fluttershy.
Hey, friends.
Evening, everyone.
What a coincidence. What were you guys doing here? Well, we went to watch the magic show of Squidissimo Magnifico. And you? Did you too? Nah, such a stage show visit is way too ordinary for us. Once again, we found a much better way to spend the time, isn't that right, Dan?
Absolutely. Any case, we also entertained ourselves greatly.
Well, that's nice. And what have you been doing?
Well, we spent the evening on this parking lot messing with the valet attendant.
You have a car? Yes, well, Dan does.
Yeah. You see, I approached the man and said that I had my car parked here this morning, but I forgot to have my name documented. I also didn't remember where the other guy left it, but luckily, my car keys are remote.
Aha. And did he find your car?
No, that's the best part. My car is safely at home. We came here on foot. And so we spent almost an hour watching the guy aimlessly wander the parking lot, aiming my keys in every direction in hopes of finding my car. But of course, he never did.
Oh, that was great. Gotta admire the man's energy, though, 'cause he wouldn't give up until we told him the truth. So long story short, we're now banned from parking here ever again. But it was definitely worth it.
Sure. Say, why don't you two ever go on just normal dates? Why do you always have to ruin someone else's day for your amusement?
Because that's what all ordinary couples are doing, but me and Dan, we're special.
Besides, we also do normal stuff. We went for dinner afterwards.
Oh, you did? Well, that's something. Where did you go?
The best food place of all. We got ourselves some nice triple XL drippy burgers.
Drippy Burger? Isn't that this junk food place that holds a Guinness record for the most health violations of any business in the food industry? Weren't they closed down?
Nah, they settled the issue outside of court. With a lot of bribe money. Okay, whatever. But the Fluttershy, aren't you, vegetarian? What are you doing eating that heart attack on a bun? Oh, please, just because I'm vegetarian doesn't mean I can't eat meat anymore.
Yes it does. It means exactly that.
I'm just one of those superficial members, the ones who only use the label for clout. But like hell, I'd give up eating my chili dogs and burgers. Besides, Drippy Burger also comes with a salad, and I do my duty as a good member of society by eating at least 2 forks of that before I throw it away.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. You don't need to justify yourself. So, guys, what are you up to? Anything you're still doing today? I mean, the night's pretty young.
Oh, well, actually, I think we were about finished.
Ah, that's a shame. I thought maybe we could end the day by having a little couple game night at Sunset's place again.
Hey, that's a great idea. Yeah, I'd like that. Play some Monopoly or Trivial Pursuit or Yahtzee. How about it?
Oh, no offense, but if I'll be honest, I think I've had enough of game nights for a while.
Really? Why, didn't you have fun?
Hell no, did you? 'Cause truth be told, I couldn't tell at all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, remember the last time we played Parcheesi together? Ooh, a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, Dan, your pawn's out.
Aw, Dan died. What a shame. What a shame. Dan doesn't matter anymore. What a shame. What a shame. Dan can't wait anymore. Just look out at that little Johnny. No one.
Is he being serious? He's the only one who's already on free pawn safe. That was the first time he even struck out.
Hey, to be fair, I was literally one turn away from winning, and then that happens. That was bullshit.
Okay, fine, but because of that one time, just calling it all off is a little silly, don't you think? You'll want to talk, Fluttershy. What happened recently at Monopoly? 3 and 4.
Ah, sorry, Fluttershy. Looks like you're going to jail.
No! Why? I was having fun!
tried giving you this money under the table 5 times.
Hey, that's cheating.
And that isn't. I mean, look at fucking Twilight over there, just owning the entire fucking street, collecting rents. She doesn't even need to fucking play the game.
Okay, but you gotta admit that was a pretty shaped round for me. But okay, then let's play something different.
Like what, Jenga? Do I really have to remind you of that again?
Come on, I already told you 100 times over that I hit the table by accident.
3 times in a row?
I have restless leg syndrome. Look, I know that all of us have a tendency to get a little carried away with our emotions in those games. All of us? But can't we try another game? I know the perfect one. A game where nobody ever lost their temper and no friendship was destroyed because of it. Well, that sounds good. What game did you have in mind? Uno.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Come on, guys, just this once.
Nah. All right, fine. Come on then, let's have a spontaneous game night.
Awesome! But I gotta warn you guys, I'm really good at Uno. Oh hey, can we maybe make a stop at the supermarket on the way? Dan and I can get some snacks.
No snacks.
What?
The games are one thing, but I will not spend another morning cleaning up all the Cheetos crumbs that are inexplicably everywhere in my house after you were there.
Man, you're such a party pooper, Sunset. Fine.